Today, we'll be going over phylogenetic trees. Please note that the tree that is constructed is not scientifically accurate and only based on phenotypes. In this video, we'll be using a rooted tree. This tree will be able to show where divergence occurred and the distance between the operational taxonomic units, which will be found here. These can be species, a strain of a virus, or different alleles in a species. In this video, we'll be using the phenotypes of my cats as OTUs, so let's meet my cats. In this example, we'll be using color and hair length as our phenotypes. So first, we have our long-haired cats, Crystal, Taco, Abby, Hodges, and Ginger. Next, we have our short-haired cats, Alex, Taquito, Jimmy, and Peach. Since Taco is our cat where all the other cat colors came from, she will be our outgroup. An outgroup is an OTU that is known to have diverged earlier on than all the other OTUs. All the roots in this tree will share a common ancestor. In this case, it'll be Taco, since she is where all the other cats diverge from. Now let's see the other OTUs. Now that we can see the other OTUs, we can begin to determine how each divergence occurred. So let's start by establishing each one's phenotype. Once this is complete, we can see that early on the lineage split into solid-colored cats and multicolored cats. This is a cladogenesis, or splitting of one lineage into two. This differs from an anagenesis, which is when a species forms without branching. Once this occurs, the branches evolve separately from each other, which leads to biological diversity. Now let's look at the multicolored cats. As you can see, this lineage again diverges into cats that are multiple colors and cats that are only two colors. The multiple colored cats finally diverge into long-haired calico cats and short-haired calico cats. Now let's look at the cats with only two colors. As we can see from the tree, this lineage further splits into gray and white cats and orange and white cats. Furthermore, each color can further be split into long-haired and short-haired. Finally, let's look at solid-colored cats. By looking at the tree, we can see that these cats have only been split into long-haired and short-haired solid-colored orange cats. Finally, let's look at a few terms regarding the tree. First, we have internal nodes. These internal nodes are shown on the picture and denote a common ancestor between the species. Please note that nodes that are more left diverge first. By looking at these common ancestors, we can see which OTUs are more closely related. For example, we can see that Hodges and Jimmy are more closely related than Alex and Abby, and they share a more common recent ancestor. By using phenotypic trees, we can see how species diverge over time. All references are found in the lecture slides and the book in the description. Thank you for listening, and thank you for my cats for letting me to take all these pictures of them.